Y'all thinking it's a game. Y'all want to be drillers and killers, no freaky, right? We going to talk about some things. Tune in.
You know what it is, man.
What we doing? What we doing?
Yo, I gotta get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? I got no dope for ox. Shit, you gotta tell Keith what's up for me, dog. Don't worry about it. I'll see you, alright? Alright? Rains? Get wet. You know? Dog, you're the only one I got in my corner, man. Don't cross me. Got you.
I told my dog he ever cross me, nigga. We let that rain hit him. Any nigga play with this shit, he feel that pain, nigga. Bounce out on a nigga, off that flame, yeah, we done changed, niggas. Boxes on my Glocks, I box swap, switching lanes, and then walk inside this bitch, my chin up, nigga. I won't tuck my chain. No, I'ma take the winning shot if this bitch for the game. Fall off my Glock, I bought a box, and it don't shoot the same. Ask them niggas if they felt the rod, they ever saw my name.
Yo, what up? It's your boy No Game. We in the spot. You know what it is. We in the lab. And we can get unfiltered. There's some things y'all need to know about, right? And this has been going on and transpiring for the last couple years. Hit the like bell. Hit the like button. Hit the notification bell. Subscribe to the channel. Tap in. We in the lab. We talk realness over here, right? Y'all keep playing around with these pistols. Keep playing around. They gonna come up. They coming up with a system, right? And the system is to put y'all in jail, but there's a way that they're going about doing it. They got the gun detection. The gun detection is what's going on right now. The gun detection is what's hurting a lot of people right now. Y'all want to be killers, excuse my French, unalivers. Y'all want to be out here looking for images, and y'all want people to acknowledge y'all, and there's a price that comes with that. And rest in peace to a lot of people that's losing their lives in this situation. But the government got something coming right now and talks about it bringing, it's already happening in a few states. Pay attention.
Shootings in America this year, according to Gun Violence Archive. From Santa Fe to Thousand Oaks, we've heard the stories and seen the problem. Now an Austin-based company is working on a solution. KVU's Kaylin Norwood shares how Athena Security is using new technology to help save lives.
Well, Quita, the inventors say this is the world's first artificial intelligence security camera that can detect guns. And through this technology, security cameras will not only
security cameras to detect guns. You heard them, right? You heard them, right? Let's get back into it.
only be able to spot a gun, but also immediately call police, because during a shooting, seconds matter.
It's really sad to see that he's gone.
It feels like a bad dream.
From the mass shooting at Santa Fe High School in May to the recent shooting at a bar in Thousand Oaks, California, we've seen the heartbreak and families have felt the pain. And now a security company believes it has a solution.
Athena has detected a gun.
We came up with this idea just because of pure need.
Lisa Falzone is one of the founders of Athena Security, a security camera that can help prevent crime before it even happens.
Looked at, the current security surveillance market out there and realized that everything was reactive. Everything that just recorded crime. Nothing did anything to help get authorities there faster.
So Chris Jabera created something to help stop the violence. In demonstration, it's easy to use.
The camera's going to detect the gun. You're going to go to your phone. You're going to open it up. You're going to see the alert come in on your phone, and you'll see the box around the gun.
Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Are y'all really seeing what I'm seeing? They have imagery and technology that they've been working on 6 years. This is a video prior 6 years ago. Somebody came up with an invention that can detect a weapon on you and notify the police with your description, everything. It's like a Ring camera. So they're about to, and that's what's about to happen with all the shootings and the mass shootings that's going on in the United States right now. It's almost inevitable that New York is going to get this because there's a lot of violence in New York. We're going to get back to this, though.
And there it is.
That alert then goes to police and school administrators. The technology just released a few weeks ago is already in a Pennsylvania school. Falzone says it's given those parents peace of mind.
Yeah, do that one.
And now they're training a room full of resellers from around the world on how to bring this technology to their cities and help save lives.
Did you just hear that? There's a whole bunch of sellers. This is going to go for the top dollar. And this is going to go for a lot of money. And I guarantee you, the United States will have this in every state. I guarantee you it'll be in New York. I guarantee you it'll be in Cali. I guarantee you it'll be in Chicago. All the big cities, even the ones outside. But with all the stuff that's going on in this country right now, this is definitely going to come to New York. Remember where you heard it first. So when it start happening and people start getting picked up randomly and people start being surprised about what's going on, it's because they have gun detection cameras. They already got them in the United States. Pay attention. They got them in certain states and cities. Pay attention, y'all.
And our goal is to protect the world. So you don't have to worry about sending your kids to school.
Inventors say this is also made for corporations and commercial security cameras, not just schools. It costs about $100 a month per camera for monitoring. Mike Quita.
All right. Thank you, Kaylin.
So you seen it here. You heard it here first. The government's not playing. So all you want to be, quote unquote, gangsters in the street, or you want to be gang members, or you want to be people that get images being known shooters, and y'all want to talk in your rap music about weaponry and all that, just know that there's cameras being developed to track you, the gun, and notify the police. Y'all playing a dangerous game. And let's be real, a lot of y'all don't want to go to jail. A lot of y'all can't do the prison. A lot of y'all ain't really built to do no life sentence. And most of y'all running around in the streets, I ain't going to say all of y'all, but there's a lot of y'all running around in the streets already giving up stuff. Because y'all can't do no time in no prison. You got to watch a lot of these old cats too, because a lot of these old cats can't do no time in prison neither. Those are the ones that still want to be in the street. 40 years old, 50 years old, 60 years old, etc. Some pushing 70. Some pushing 70. It's real serious out here. It's serious that people are playing games with their lives and not understanding how real it can get. You know what I'm saying? How real it can get. It's serious. It's so serious out here. It's not even funny what's going on. It's not even funny what's happening out here because a lot of people are going through a lot of bad situations because they want to be looked at. They want to be looked at as gangsters, right? And right now you're being looked at as a fool. Not making no sense on what y'all doing. They making cameras to detect pistols. They already got the cameras moving all over the place. It's not a joke out here. It's not a joke out here. Y'all think it's a joke out here, and it's not a joke out here. The mayor really got something going on out here. The mayor's not playing. You know what I mean? He's not playing at all. Eric Adams, before he get out of office, or if he wins office again, he set up something. And I'm about to show y'all what the mayor of New York done set up. Y'all think it's a joke.
Riders today in a reliable system, and we know that we have approximately.
This is in the subway. This is in the subway. What's going on?
We know we have over 4 million riders a day in a reliable system, and we know that we have approximately 6 felonies a day out of those 4 million riders. But if they don't feel safe, then we're not accomplishing our task.
New York City Mayor Adams announced new safety efforts on the subway, focusing on new tech to detect firearms.
Vlad has 2 cell phones, and he also has a loaded gun, which is a red gun. These are the guns that we train with when we practice at the academy. Go ahead, Mike, walk through.
Day in a reliable system, and we know that we have approximately 6 felonies a day out of those 4 million riders. But if they don't feel safe, then we're not accomplishing our task.
It's going down. It's going down. This is news. Y'all need to be paying attention to the news. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Man, we tapped in on this, man. We giving out real information. We don't care about these rappers and what they doing with the rap industry and all that. That's bogus. What y'all need to be paying attention, if you are New Yorkers, what's happening in your city. This is about to be everywhere. You see what they doing in New York, right? Pay attention.
New York City Mayor Adams announced new safety efforts on the subway, focusing on new tech to detect firearms.
Vlad has 2 cell phones, and he also has a loaded gun, which is a red gun. These are the guns that we train with when we practice at the academy. Go ahead, Mike, walk through. That's a real gun, but it doesn't have the firing pin in it.
It's part of the city's pilot plan, which will undergo a 90-day waiting period until the tech can be used and tested.
We surged more than 1,000 additional officers in the subway system. The help from the MTA, they have installed over 15,000 cameras in our subway system, including 1,000 cameras in subway cars, train cars.
$15,000 cameras around New York, additional cameras around New York City, and 1,000 cameras in the train cars.
We know we have over 4 million riders a day in a reliable system, and we know that we have safe, then we're not accomplishing our task.
New York City Mayor Adams announced new safety efforts on the subway, focusing on new tech to detect firearms.
Vlad has 2 cell phones, and he also has a loaded gun, which is a red gun. These are the guns that we train with when we practice at the academy. Go ahead, Mike, walk through.
Pay attention.
That's a real gun, but it doesn't have the firing pin in it.
It's part of the city's pilot plan, which will undergo a 90-day waiting period until...
In a reliable system, and we know...
I gotta let y'all know. I have to let y'all know, though. The officer said the gun was a real gun, but it didn't have the firing pin. So most of you cats thinking all you got to do is take the firing pin out. They can detect plastic. They can detect anything imagery like a pistol, because if you got the bullets in the gun, they're heat activated. Like that's metal. They can detect anything. So y'all sitting there playing around and y'all thinking this shit is a joke, man. Shout outs to Dub Nation. You know what the vibe is. Dub Nation FC. You know what the vibe is. We giving out real content. We putting people on. Gun. detection cameras are coming to the East Coast. They're already in certain places in the United States. People need to share this, hit the link, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, drop the donation if you want, man, if you're supporting the real content. We don't deal with the rap world. We dealing with the real world. This is reality.
2 cell phones, and he also has a loaded gun, which is a red gun. These are the guns that we train with when we practice at the academy. Go ahead, Mike, walk through. That's a real gun, but it doesn't have the firing pin in it.
It's part of the city's pilot plan, which will undergo a 90-day waiting period until the tech can be used and tested.
We surged more than 1,000 additional officers in the subway system. The help from the MTA, they have installed over 15,000 cameras in our subway system, including 1,000 cameras in subway cars, train cars. We know we have over 4 million riders a day in a...
That's a real gun, but it doesn't have the firing pin in it.
It's part of the city's pilot plan, which will undergo a 90-day waiting period until the tech can be used and tested.
We surged more than 1,000 additional officers in the subway system. The help from the MTA, they have installed over 15,000 cameras in our subway system, including 1,000 cameras in subway cars, train cars.
It's not a game. 15,000 cameras installed in the subways in New York City. Now they're bringing the detection cameras. You know them shits like you walk in the hospital now when you see them dividers, they metal detectors like you will go getting scanned. Now they got them to detect firearms. Y'all got to understand what's taking place out here. They're not playing no games. Especially the stuff that happened in New York City. They said literally it was like 4 shootings in a 30-hour period this past weekend, if I'm not mistaken. They said 4 people got caught, though. They said 4 people in jail, though. He said 4 people got caught, and they are facing consequences. They're facing serious consequences. Prayers to the person that got unalive. Prayers to the person that got unalived, and prayers for the people who got shot in them 30 hours. Really can't believe how people will do things, man. I really think these gun detection machines are worth it. I'm just me. If New York is a strict gun state, right, and the gun laws are strict in New York State, first and foremost, we have to take in accountability how the guns are getting in the neighborhoods. Of course, we know there's straw people, there's people that do what they do, but at the end of the day, right, they got to get tight on these gun laws. Got to get tight on these gun laws. And what I'm thinking, them gun detection cameras, they're going to be placed on all them buses, buses, trains, everywhere. Everywhere. They're going to be put everywhere. So if y'all playing games out here and y'all thinking these gun laws ain't getting even crazier, they're about to put cameras out here. They're about to put cameras out here. And this is a reason why they really need to put cameras out here. I ain't even going to lie.
During a basketball game as 5 people are shot tonight. A 17-year-old girl is hospitalized in critical condition. A 32-year-old man died in the shooting at Haffen Park in the Bronx. And just moments ago, prosecutors charged 4 people with multiple crimes, including murder and gang assault. Andrew Ramos has the latest from Baychester.
What should have been a park filled with families enjoying the final days of summer was instead littered with debris and cordoned off with police tape. Hafen Park in the Bronx, the site of a deadly shooting where 5 people were wounded Saturday night, including 17-year-old Antonia Campbell, who was shot in the back of the head while trying to get away. The bullet, her mom tells us, lodged in the back of her eye.
My grandson was there and he ran up, thought that she was dead and ran.
The shooting, police say, unfolded just before 7:30 p.m. during a basketball tournament, which coincided with a back-to-school event for local children. Among the victims was 32-year-old Jaceel Banks of the Bronx, who was shot in the chest and later died at the hospital. A 30-year-old man and a 29-year-old woman were both shot in the back, while the arm of a 42-year-old man was grazed by a bullet. They all remain in stable condition. The rapid gunfire from what police believe were from multiple shooters caused complete chaos at the park.
Something like a machine gun. It was not pow pow to say like a revolver in 1, 2, 3, 4 shots. It was a constant.
Campbell's mom says her daughter lost a critical amount of time waiting for first responders.
It took more than 17 minutes for my daughter to get CPR, which has made a big difference in her condition that she has now.
Now, that teen is currently in critical condition at Jacobi Medical Center. Reporting in the Baychester section of the Bronx, Andrew Ramos, CBS News, New York.
Prayers for the young lady, man. Hope she makes it. Bullet lodged in her eye. 4 shooters. Cowardly shooting up a park. And y'all want to be referred to as gangsters. Takes me back to a league up in White Plains, New York. Shout out to all my peoples at the Ferris World Ball League, right? This is a prestigious league that was started over 30, almost 40 years ago. Host events, family days, opens up the park to communities from not just White Plains and Westchester County, from different boroughs. Sent a lot of kids off to college. Gave a lot of high school kids recognition. A lot of grown men got overseas looks. And it just helped build a resume for athletes. The semifinal basketball game, I was there. Game was going good. Game's over. Now, where they got everybody parking at is across a baseball field, up the steps, and it's in a school parking lot. There was no security there, no nothing. Just open parking lot. Everybody's at the park watching the game. Whatever security they had was inside. That was personal security. And you had a couple of city officials out there, but it wasn't enough, because they had to watch the game and maintain the game. But there should have been more officers up in the parking area. And that brings me to what I'm about to state, because up in the parking area, around the area, it's a school where everybody park at. It's a school. So in that area, it's a school area. It's a school zone. 2 women and a male from the Bronx got shot. There wasn't nobody from Westchester. There wasn't nothing that we don't know what it was. But 2 women, young ladies, and a young man got shot in White Plains. An area where at the basketball games at that, I don't know what happens in the streets of White Plains, because you got real stuff going on everywhere. Shout out to my peoples in White Plains. We're going to keep it fair. But there was Bronx people shot. We don't know if they were strays. We don't know if they was just innocent people, but they got shot. They canceled the league. A whole lot of stuff was going on. But at the end of the day, all these shootings that happened this summer, not even just the shootings at the basketball games in the parks, there's random shootings going on. Rapid fire, multiple shell casings falling everywhere. Them New York detection cameras are coming. You see what Mayor Adams is doing? Mayor Adams done put him, he's trying to get them in the subways. So if he get them in the subways, they're going to be everywhere on the street corners. They're going to be everywhere. They definitely going to be on them Chinese buses and all them Greyhound buses because they already hip to how these weapons are being moved around. Nobody's stupid enough to get on a plane and take a chance and go through TSA with it. So a lot of people, and then they're going to start tagging the people who's buying these guns and illegally moving them around. But them gun detection cameras are coming to New York. You heard it here. Shout out to my peoples at Soul Fresh Studios. You want to get some proper merch, you want to get right, tap in. They do it all. Shout outs to Dub Nation. Make sure y'all go support my peoples. Shout outs to my peoples at Stack Chicken and all that. But yeah, we just touching up on subjects where it's real out here, man. And everybody worried about this rapper bullshit. Like, you're out here worried about what rappers are doing with their money. You're out here worried about what they spending their money on. Y'all out here worrying about if niggas is going through shit and if they guilty or not. Nigga, fuck all that. Excuse my French. But at the end of the day, y'all got to know what's going on in the street, man. Y'all out here killing each other and being stupid and want to be gangsters. And it's always you cats that think y'all can stand jail time and y'all can't do no prison. And most of the cats that's committing these felonies and these acts out here, y'all can't do no prison. So I'm going to need y'all to understand how life is going now. They got new technology. The older you get, the more advanced they get. They got an iPhone 16 Pro Max. That's the best iPhone made. That's the latest one made. They coming up with new shit. So if they doing shit with the iPhone, they got Ring cameras. They got motion cameras. They been at all that. They was introducing y'all to what the fuck is about to take place. They about to put them gun detection cameras all over the state of New York. They're going to pitch at Washington, D.C. that New York needs to have it. Chicago needs to have it. Cali, Philly, everywhere. But it really it's an iffy situation because the Second Amendment gives the American the right to bear arms as long as you ain't got no felonies and you ain't committing no misdemeanors. You got a clean record and you 18 years old, 21 years old, you could legally go buy you a firearm. But don't be thinking that because you could legally buy you a firearm that you could commit a senseless act, because they'll take that firearm from you and charge you with the senseless act, and you can end up in prison. But they definitely letting y'all know what they doing. They definitely letting y'all know what they doing. You don't want to believe it?
Riders a day in a reliable system. And we know that we have approximately 6 felonies a day out of those 4 million riders. But if they don't feel safe, then we're not accomplishing our task.
New York City Mayor Adams announced new safety efforts on the subway, focusing on new tech to detect firearms.
Vlad has 2 cell phones, and he also has a loaded gun, which is a red gun. These are the guns that we train with when we practice at the academy. Go ahead, Mike, walk through. That's a real gun, but it doesn't have the firing pin in it.
It's part of the city's pilot plan, which will undergo a 90-day waiting period until the tech can be used and tested.
We surged more than 1,000 additional officers in the subway system. The help from the MTA, they have installed over 15,000 cameras in our subway system, including 1,000 cameras in subway cars, train cars.
How clear can it be for you? How clear do you need it to be for you? The mayor is showing y'all. They telling y'all what's happening. They letting y'all know what's going on. Y'all could get out here and play like y'all motherfucking gangsters and all that, want to be thugs and all that, right? A lot of you niggas is broke. A lot of you cats out here broke, wanting to be thugs. First, you got to get the money, bro. Got to get the money, bro. They not playing out here. Y'all playing. Y'all think it's a joke, right?
10. That's the number of mass shootings in America this year, according to Gun Violence Archive. From Santa Fe to Thousand Oaks, we've heard the stories and seen the problem. Now an Austin-based company is working on a solution. KVU's Kaylin Norwood shares how Athena Security is using new technology to help save lives.
Well, Quita, the inventors say this is the world's first artificial intelligence security camera that can detect guns. And through this technology, security cameras will not only be able to spot a gun, but also immediately call police, because during a shooting, seconds matter.
It's really sad to see that he's gone.
It feels like a bad dream.
From the mass shooting at Santa Fe High School in May to the recent shooting at a bar in Thousand Oaks, California. We've seen the heartbreak and families have felt the pain. And now a security company believes it has a solution.
Athena has detected a gun.
We came up with this idea just because of pure need.
Lisa Falzone is one of the founders of Athena Security, a security camera that can help prevent crime before it even happens.
Looked at, the current security surveillance market out there and realized that everything was reactive. Everything that just recorded crime. Nothing did anything to help get authorities there faster.
So Chris Jabera created something to help stop the violence. In demonstration, it's easy to use.
The camera's going to detect the gun. You're going to go to your phone. You're going to open it up. You're going to see the alert come in on your phone, and you'll see the box around the gun. And there it is.
That alert then goes to police and school administrators. The technology just released a few weeks ago is already in a Pennsylvania school. Falzone says it's given those parents peace of mind.
Y'all already said, yo. Y'all didn't hear what they said? It's already at a Pennsylvania school.
And there it is.
That alert then goes to police and school administrators. The technology just released a few weeks ago is already in a Pennsylvania school. Falzone says it's given those parents peace of mind.
Yeah, do that one.
And now they're training a room full of resellers from around the world on how to bring this technology to their cities.
The stories and seen the problem. Now an
They're bringing that shit to the world. They're putting the world on. Wasn't there movies that showed you this shit? What was it? Enemy of the State, Independence Day. What's that other shit? The Eye of the something. What's that shit? Where homeboy was going around the world and this big ass eye in the sky had control of where they seen everything. They were showing you this shit. They were showing you this.
Austin-based company is working on a solution. KVU's Kaylin Norwood shares how Athena Security is using new technology to help save lives.
Well, Quita, the inventors say this is the world's first artificial intelligence security camera that can detect guns. And through this technology, security cameras will not only be able to spot a gun, but also immediately call police, because during a shooting, seconds matter.
They said it's going. The camera will notify the police soon as it knows and recognizes you have a gun on you.
It's really sad to see that he's gone.
It feels like a bad dream.
From the mass shooting at Santa Fe High School in May to the recent shooting at a bar in Thousand Oaks, California. We've seen the heartbreak and families have felt the pain. And now a security company believes it has a solution.
Athena has detected a gun.
We came up with this idea just because of pure need.
Lisa Falzone is one of the founders of Athena Security, a security camera that can help prevent crime before it even happens.
looked at, the current security surveillance market out there and realized that everything was reactive. Everything that just recorded crime. Nothing did anything to
happens.
Looked at.
That's crazy. You see him flashing the pistol, right? That's crazy. Look, the red boxes around the pistol.
The founders of Athena Security, a security camera that can help prevent.
Look at it, mark the gun. They already have facial recognition. But now with this technology, they see the gun and while this is happening, the police is being notified.
Crime before it even happens.
Looked at, the current security surveillance market out there and realized that everything was reactive. Everything that just recorded crime. Nothing did anything to help get authorities there faster.
So Chris Jabera created something to help stop the violence. In demonstration, it's easy to use.
The camera's going to detect the gun. You're going to go to your phone. You're going to open it up. You're going to see the alert come in on your phone, and you'll see the box around the gun.
So they're making this for home security, personal people security. Like you can have this at your home. They already got this shit. It's in a Philadelphia school, bro. Y'all not paying attention, New York. Y'all not paying attention, all other states. Y'all not paying attention. Y'all just don't watch the news. I guess y'all gangsters is stupid for real. Y'all gangsters ain't intelligent. The real gangsters is paying attention to what really needs to be paid attention to. Not who got the hottest video or who's going through personal shit or who trying to build a podcast to educate or financially take care of themselves. If they not giving you this type of shit, then they're not showing you shit, B. Don't listen to it.
And there it is.
That alert then goes to police and school administrators. The technology just released a few weeks ago is already in a Pennsylvania school. Falzone says it's given those parents peace of mind.
Yeah, do that one.
And now they're training a room full of resellers from around the world on how to bring this technology to their cities and help save lives.
And our goal is to protect the world, so you don't have to worry about sending your kids to school.
Inventors say this is also made for corporations and commercial security cameras, not just schools. It costs about $100 a month per camera for monitoring.
Now, you see that? Now, take a look at that camera. They showing you what the camera's looking like. Take a look at the camera. So now when you start seeing these cameras everywhere posted up all over the place, and you see them on homes, first and foremost, you shouldn't be going to nobody's home unannounced anyway. Second of all, when you start thinking that you can roam the streets freely, and y'all got all these tucked places, no freaky, y'all think y'all can hide illegal weapons? They got cameras that can find them on your body. They got cameras now, they can find them on your body. So all y'all out there, y'all better think twice. Y'all better put the gloves on and get the boxing. Punch on each other. Wake up the next day, and if you feel like you lost the fight, schedule another one. Get paid to settle your beef. Smarten yourself up. Go in the ring. There's a lot of boxing organizations that would love to have you knuckleheads come up off the streets, put the guns down, and set up some professional things. I'm going to be the one to campaign now to speak to some people to get gyms, and we're going to start getting you guys who got beefs, right? We're going to make y'all put the guns down and put the gloves on, and we're going to pay y'all to box. 12 rounds. 12 rounds like a professional fight. You'll get paid. Let's get with some people. I'm challenging all the big brothers across the nation. All the dope boys across the nation. If y'all really want to teach the young ones under y'all a proper message, not to follow y'all, because there's a lot of dope boys that be getting interviewed. There's a lot of gangsters that get interviewed, and they main excuse and they main reason is to teach the kids not to be like them. Y'all try to deter the kids away from following what they think is cool, what y'all doing. Nah. Tell them you'll pay them a portion of bread. Yo, y'all two beefing. You become the Don King, so to speak. You put them on the boxing card. People come out, get entertained. Have proper security so the crowd won't act the fool. Let the respectable people who have issues with one another box in the ring, put the guns down, and get paid. Sell tickets to the fight. Let's do it for real. Let's change the narrative and stop getting a stigma on us as black people. I'm going to just be real with my black people. Let's just stop the stigma now. Let's pick it up and let's be real big homies and OGs. Big homies, you could be a big homie if you teaching the right shit. Don't be a big homie and an OG if you teaching the wrong shit. Teach them how to get the stress off of them and live to see the next day. Because a lot of you kids is wilding for respect, and a lot of y'all are getting sent away for the rest of y'all life, and y'all thinking it's cool to have a life sentence in prison. Just imagine sleeping in your bathroom for 25 to life. Some people got 90 years. Some people got life without the numbers. Some people got double life. Think about sleeping in your bathroom. Where your tub is at is where your bed's going to be. Where your toilet is at, that's where your toilet's at. And where your sink is at, that's where your sink is at. You got a little fucking window to look out of because you want to prove that you a tough guy in the street. Newsflash, the ones who's proving and wanting to prove that they tough, they getting unalived fast. Or they're handing a RICO out to you stupid niggas running in packs and y'all want to commit offenses. Y'all know y'all not supposed to be doing it. If you're going to be out here wild and do it by yourself. I'm not encouraging it, but why would you put your life in somebody else's hands for something stupid that you know is stupid? They're missing money. I'm going to show y'all how y'all missing money. I just made my own pair of slides. Shout out to my company, Stack Chicken. Follow me on Instagram at Stack Chicken LLC. Created my own company, man. I got my own companies. Created slides, comfortable. Got the imprint in there too. Rich Boys. I got the Stack Chicken for ladies. That's the Betty Boop and all of that. Got the Hood Betty Boop in there. You ain't getting no money unaliving somebody because now you got to go on the run and you got to beg for money. And being real, if you on the run, you only going to run for a little bit. Warrants don't expire. Then if you run too long, your picture get posted everywhere. Who wants to live the life like that? A lot of y'all young niggas is getting life sentences at 19, 20, 25. Y'all be having all these beefs, right? But y'all run into your oppositions. It don't have to be the person you personally got a beef with, but it could be his members. Y'all running into them in prison. And prison's worse than the street. Because everything is controlled. You could make a lot of money doing the right thing, man, creating your own business, B. Right here behind me is a coat that I made. It's a Carhartt style jacket, Stack Chicken coat. And I make money off my businesses. So, and I file the proper taxes. Like it's not just having businesses. You got to know what to do. Like I'm putting people on the game. I'm giving out consultation. Follow my page, man. DM me if you really want to know how to start your own thing and really make it take off. Because a lot of people ain't going to teach y'all the right thing. A lot of people going to put y'all in jail and be the first person to lie to your family talking about, yo, you tried to stop them. You tried to talk to them. You lying, bro. If you're looking at everything that's going on nowadays, all the gangs are catching Ricos because there's people in the gang that can't hold water and they ain't doing no time. And a lot of you want to be leaders. Y'all pulling people into the pit of fire because y'all recruiting anybody because you want your numbers to be strong, and y'all recruiting weak people. Excuse me. Recruiting a lot of weak people, and yeah, it's not even funny no more. Understand that you only got one shot at this thing called life, man. And time don't wait for nobody. Y'all better make the best of what you're trying to do and stop being dumb out here. Because they got a place for dumb people. And they don't care if you was growing up rough. They don't care if your mom's was on drugs or if she wasn't on drugs, if she was an alcoholic or if she wasn't an alcoholic, if your father wasn't around. The system don't give a fuck, B. You got to give a fuck about you more. Because if you don't, who gonna care about you? Figure out ways. All you cats that got babies out here, man, get involved, man. Stop being selfish, bro. Unless you can't bear your grown children, you know, acting like they want to be grown. If they grown, then you let them make the decisions. As long as you make sure they making conscious decisions, whether they right or wrong, but they're conscious. They're not out here committing dumb, silly offenses for no stupid shit, no glorification, no acknowledgement or nothing. If they get in trouble, it ain't going to jail. It's not doing nothing wrong that's going to put you in a position to go to jail. You made a mistake and you fell behind on the bill. That's the only bad thing that can happen to mine. Because I teach mine to be out here, be respectful. And anybody that know me, they know that. And if you know my children, then you will see that they have structure in their life. They had it ever since they was born. That's important. And I teach them and I show them. I lead. The importance is to lead. Stop being out here being a follower. A lot of y'all niggas is roaming the streets being followers. And all you doing is following somebody that's throwing rocks at the jail. And once the jail door open, you turn around, they ain't going to be there. They going to pull your ass in. There's so many ways to get money out here. I seen some young boys make money this summer selling chips and candy and water. I seen them make hundreds of dollars a day selling candy, chips, and water outside. I seen one selling white tees and socks. Everybody need white tees and socks. Everybody needs water. Everybody needs something to keep sweet so their sugar levels don't drop. Let's deal with reality and get back to the sensible shit. Shout outs to everybody that tuned in, man. You know, tap in again, hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned to when I go back live and talk this real shit, because ain't nobody talking this real shit to you, man. Love is love. Love us always. You dig?
What we doing? What we doing? Yo, I gotta get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? I got no dope for ox. Shit, you gotta tell Keith what's up for me, dog. Don't worry about it. I'll see you, alright? Alright? Rains? Get wet. You know? Dog, you're the only one I got in my corner, man. Don't cross me. Got you.
I told my dog he ever crossed me, nigga. We let that rain hit him. Any nigga play with this shit, he feel that pain, nigga. Bounce out on a nigga, off that flame, yeah, we done changed, nigga. niggas. I saw my Glocks, I box swap, switching lanes in it. Walk inside this bitch, my chin up, nigga, I won't tuck my chain. No, I'ma take the winning shot if this bitch for the game. Follow my Glock, I bought a box and it don't shoot the same. Ask them niggas if they felt the rock, they ever said my name.
I'm rolling